Payne. I'm a realtor with Coldwell, Banker, Reilly and Sons, and I've asked Jill Dickason, an interior designer, to join me today just to talk about interior design and talk about our homes that we're spending so much time with. So Jill, thank you for joining me today. It's a pleasure to chat with you through this Zoom call.
Absolutely. I'm glad to be here today with you.
So Jill has designed the two model homes in the Reilly Homes new development called West Glen. And if you haven't seen these model homes, please make it a stop for you to go by and view them. They're beautiful. You'll have a chance to see what Reilly Homes is doing in this new West Glen community, which is a fabulous community. But I also can guarantee after walking through these model homes, you'll go away with at least one design tip just by seeing what Jill did. They're gorgeous. And every time I go into the homes, I step into one and think, okay, this one's my favorite. And then I go into the other one and think, nope, this one's my favorite. And I
do the same thing. I do the same thing. I know. I love it. There's little things from each one that can kind of capture your heart, I feel like.
Yeah, really. That's for sure. You did a great job just bringing those houses to life. And the floor plans are fabulous too.
Yeah, they really are.
But yeah, what you've done with decorating them was just really, really fun. So I asked Jill to come and share with us what she sees as the trends for 2020 and moving, beyond into the next decade.
Okay, so with trends, I wanted to say that I love trends. I feel like they influence design. They bring in, a breath of fresh air. But I will always say classic design is always timeless. It's never out of style. It's always in. So, they kind of go hand in hand, trends and classics. So if you're really, one tip would just be off the bat. If you're investing in something that is a high dollar item, really think about that. Is this something I'm going to love for the next 5+ years? Or is this a fast trend that's going to be gone in the next couple of years? So just food for thought there on just classic and classic designs and trends that come and go. One of the big trends I'm seeing is just home offices. With, the pandemic, people are working from home. So they're taking maybe their dining rooms that are getting used, twice a year and converting those into their office space, which totally makes sense, Another space would be your guest bedroom, making your guest bedroom have the space for an office as well. That is, another spin on the trend is multifunctional rooms. It's huge right now. I feel like multifunctional rooms. So you have a guest bedroom, you have your office as well. Your kitchen island is like a multifunctional place. You're chopping your vegetables, your kids are doing their homework. It's totally a multifunctional room, But I feel like the home office is huge. People with even less square footage, I've seen turn their closets into a desk in there, and then they just close the doors and you don't see the mess anymore, So I feel like home offices are going to be huge. People are actually going to be really making room or space for a home office as maybe they didn't have before. Right. So that was one. Another one is wallpaper, which personally, I love wallpaper. It's always been in style for me, but I will say it's huge right now, and floral wallpaper is even bigger. Okay. So, which can be scary for people, and particularly the male gender might not like big flowers on their wall, but there's so much personality that wallpaper can bring to a room, whether it's a geometric, a stripe, a floral, a toile. It can tell a story and it brings personality. And I also feel like it breaks up all the paint going on in a home, so to have that wallpaper, it's almost like art on your walls. It can be whimsical and playful. It's just a great tool, I think, to add to your home. And for people that it scares a little bit for that commitment of wallpaper, there's other adhesives out there that I personally haven't worked with them yet, but I see them all over social media, like that peel and stick.
Less permanent ones.
Yeah, not permanent, less permanent, that you can literally put on your wall, which would be something I wouldn't even attempt to do, but you might be able to find a wallpaper hanger that would be able to install it. And then if you are sick of it in 2 years, you just peel it off and it doesn't even damage your sheetrock.
Yeah, that's
So,
awesome. Well, and you noticed in the West Glen house that in the
yeah.
bedrooms you did like a statement wall behind the bed,
Uh-huh.
and then
Yep.
you did the smaller bathrooms with
Yep.
wallpaper.
Yep.
So it's more.
Did you like the wallpapers, Katie?
I did a
Yeah,
lot.
isn't it fun? It just adds a fun element to the rooms, you know, and it doesn't have to be. I think sometimes people think it's like these 80s horrible textured dust collecting walls, but it's not what it has to be at all. There's great papers out there that are fun. So, okay. And then my last point I wanted to make was metals, just finishes just throughout your home, the finishes, even on your furniture, the finishes. I feel like that metal element brings such a fun thing to design. You know, you have all these soft goods and you have the wood, and bring in the metal is just a great way to add interest. And what we're doing is mixing them. So I'll have so many people ask me, you know, this is my bathroom. I have my doorknobs this color, this finish, and then my towel bars this, and then my faucets this, and then my sconces. And it's okay to mix them. It's okay. It's just be smart about it. Have like your dominant color. You know, maybe you're going with a satin nickel, and then your sconces are black. Totally fine. I mean, black goes with literally everything. I probably put black in almost every room because I think it's fabulous. It just kind of gives ground to things. So, yeah. That's what I was going to say about the metals and kind of the trends right now that I'm seeing.
Great. Well, I'm going to keep those tips in mind when I do make it back to Home Goods to do a little bit of shopping. And
oh, I love Home Goods.
I do too.
My second home.
Great. Thanks, Jill. I appreciate your time. And I look forward to the next time we chat and ask you some more design questions. Thanks.
Sure. Anytime.
Okay.